Close SportsPulse Trysta Krick talks with USA Today Sports' Steve Gardner about the MLB playoffs. USA Today Sports New York 5 takeaways from Game 5 of the AL Championship Series between the Houston Astros and New York Yankees from Yankee Stadium. 1. Tanaka was terrific. Masahiro Tanaka may not have been the Yankees' ace all season, but he's certainly pitched like one in his 3 playoff starts. Tanaka shut out the major's most potent regular season offense on 3 hits over 7 innings on Wednesday as the Yankees rolled to a 50 victory. More on Game 5 recap. Tanaka blanks Astros in Game 5 for 32. ALCS led Game 5. 5 statistics that illustrate the Astros' historic offensive futility. He was special again, manager Joe Girardi said. His 2 starts here have been really good. And we needed it. This was a big game for us. Tanaka also pitched 7 scoreless innings against the Cleveland Indians in Game 3 of the AL Division Series and only allowed 1 run to the Astros in Game 1 of the ALCS in Houston. Add it all up and the 28-year-old right-hander has a 0.90 ERA this postseason. That's the second lowest of any Yankees pitcher in any single postseason, behind only Hall of Famer Wade Hoyt's 0.00 over 27 innings in 1921. I'm keeping it really simple, Tanaka said. You go up there and you fight and you empty the tank. I'm just executing that. Point 2. Failure to launch. As well as Tanaka pitched in Game 5, the Astros' inability to get anything going on offense has been an overriding theme for them throughout the ALCS. Houston has scored a total of 9 runs in 5 games, after averaging 5.5 runs per game during the regular season and 6.0 per game during the ALDS. It's the playoffs. We're facing the best arms in the game, said Astros third baseman Alex Bregman. We're hitting some balls at people. It's going to take one swing for a lot of people in this lineup and we'll be right back where we want to be. However, those hits will need to come when they can do some damage. The Astros have been horrible in clutch situations in the series against the Yankees. After going hitless in 8 at-bats with runners in scoring position, the Astros are 4 for 27.148 in those situations this series. The worst offenders just happen to be the top 2 hitters in the Houston lineup. George Springer and Josh Reddick have combined for 2 hits and 35 at-bats, a .057 average. .3. Keuchel down. Verlander to Goth. Yankees cleared a major hurdle to winning the AL pennant by beating Astros left-hander Dallas Keuchel, who came into the game with a 1.09 ERA against the Yankees over 57-23 career innings regular and postseason. He had already shut the Yankees out for 7 innings in the series opener, and if he could win in Game 5, the Astros would have Justin Verlander on the mound with an opportunity to clinch. Yet the Yankees were able to score 4 runs and knock Keuchel out in the 5th inning. Everybody was able to make adjustments, said Yankees shortstop Didi Gregorius. He still struck out a couple guys, including me a couple times. But we made more adjustments, made him be more on the plate, and that's basically what we did. And we got to him. Gregorius rebounded from those early strikeouts to contribute an RBI single in the 5th inning that drove Keuchel out of the game. The Yankees' next challenge is to do the same to Justin Verlander, who posted a complete game victory against them last Saturday in Houston. However, that could also work in New York's favor, according to Gregorius. Any pitchers you see just in a couple days actually helps you to get there and try to make a better plan the next time you go up there, he said. Point 4. In need of relief at WASNT. A major factor in Game 5, but perhaps the biggest difference between the 2 teams in this series has been their bullpens. Even with Tanaka's masterpiece, the Yankees still needed 2 more innings to close out the win. They got it from Tommy Kahnle, who retired 6 of the 7 batters he faced and kept his era this postseason spotless over 10 innings of work. As a group, Yankees relievers have a 2.05 ERA in the playoffs and 1.76 in the ALCS. Contrast that to the major problems the Astros bullpen had endured, and there's a clear advantage if things are late and close in Houston. In the postseason, Astros relievers have a 5.79 ERA, and in the ALCS, they've allowed 8 runs in 11.23 innings, 6.17 ERA. They'll be thrilled if Verlander can come close to repeating his Game 2 performance on Friday. Point 5. Home field advantage. With the sellout crowd cheering them on each night, the Yankees outscored the Astros 195 during the 3 games at Yankee Stadium. Girardi remarked that it was as good an atmosphere as I remember as this new ballpark. The Yankees were excellent there during the regular season, leading the AL with a 5,130 home record, and going 50 so far in the playoffs. But the series returns to Houston for Game 6 on Friday. We have the home field advantage. We've got 2 more there. We won the first 2 there, said Astros second baseman Jose Altuve. They did what they had to do, win their home games. Now is our turn. The Astros weren't too shabby at Minute Maid Park, with a 4,833 regular season mark at 40 record in the playoffs. I think getting home will be good for us, Astros manager A.J. Hinch said. We'll have an off day tomorrow, and then get to play in front of our home crowd. Every home team has won this series. If that trend continues, we'll be in pretty good shape. Gallery Best of the 2017 LCS.